2003 53 plate Jeep WJ Grand Cherokee, and this one is an Overland, and currently has a very noisy rear differential, which is a common problem with these at this age now, because it's 20 years old and people have started to service them at home and use the wrong fluid in the diff. So we're going to sort that out. To get some distance between the back of the fuel tank and the diff so that we can actually work on it, although it's up on ramps to give me a bit of room to get underneath it, we need to lift the body up. That's not the usual gap, so to lift the body up I've used the scissor jack on a pile of bricks on a tow bar. Not ideal, but it's really sturdy and it does the job. Nothing really nasty on the magnet. Happy with that. Right, so I've given it a bit of a clean up with the angle grinder with the flat wheel on it and some of this rust converter, and I thought I'd show you what we're going to be using to refill. It's the 75-140 Limited Slip synthetic. This has got the additive already in it for the Limited Slip diffs, because obviously it's quad drive, but secret ingredient is a tub of friction modifier. You never know quite when there's enough, or if there's enough in the pre-mixed stuff. So with this, costs $9.99 I think, and that treats up to 2 litres and brings it way over spec, so this will quieten it down quite nicely, hopefully. And we're going to want to clean that down, so of course carb spray, bit of carb cleaner. If you find any cut in your fingers, any leisure, carb spray's your baby. Right down. Ow, got a cut in my hat. Just found it. Okay, and that's all nice and clean, ready to mate up the cover. And here you can see I've prepped, cleaned and wiped down the cover, and I've applied RTV. Trick we use in RTV is a thin bead and go around all the holes. As you can see, I don't do it very neatly, but I've never had one leak yet. I'm going to let this set up for 25-30 minutes, then loosely bolt it up, let it sit for another hour or so, and then tighten it down before filling it. Okay, we've got some light down here now because it's getting late. Almost time for me to go to sleep. So, RTV's been setting up. It's just tacky. So we need to get this on now and finger tight. So this is the tricky part, getting it past the diff and this anti-roll bar without getting RTV all over the place. Come on, and we are in. Right, couple of bolts. Oh, you little git. That's one. There's another. Like I say, RTV all over my fingers. I'm just going to put these in finger tight for now. Then wait for it to set up. And there we go. Let's get you in here and have a look. All done finger tight. Just got to wait for the RTV to set up now for about an hour before we nip those up tight, and then we can refill and go for a drive. Well, welcome back. It's tomorrow, so that's had time to set up nicely. We're just going to nip up the bolts now and fill it with new fluid. Right, it's time to start filling it up. And due to the unique way that the British summertime works, it's now August. It's starting to rain. So, this is what I use to fill up diffs. This is a 1.5 litre soft drink bottle with a hole drilled in the cap and a length of fuel injection hose, which we go in there. And the idea is that we can put that in and hold this up here and squirt it in. And that's it, it's now going in. This must make for a riveting video. I'll come back to you when it's in. Here's a little tip for you. If you bung out of your diff, if it's a rubber bunged one like on this particular Jeep, I think it's a Dana 44, Dana axles tend to have a rubber bung. If it's gone hard and brittle, stick it in an airtight baggie with a good squirting of silicon sealant, not silicon sealant, silicon lubricant, the stuff that you use to lubricate juicy rubber things. And try to do this one-handed here. When it comes out, flexible, good as lovely. And that's it all done under here. Cover off to drain, because these babies don't have a drain plug. I've cleaned up the cover cleaned up the mating surfaces, RTV, let it set overnight, nipped it up and filled it up. It's taken just under 2 litres of the 75 140 GL5 limited slip fluid with an additional bottle of friction modifier. So we just need to get it down off the ramps now and take it for a drive, see if it works. So we're road testing, no grumbles, no noise at all from the back end. We've done a little bit of a run in just to make sure that the fluid's got round all the friction plates. We're coming up on an island now, which is when historically it would have made a bit of a row. So we'll see what happens. Nothing at all. That's nice, isn't it? Do the quick island going the other way. And that's silent as well. So there you go.